Welcome to another edition of Sean's View Entertainment on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a rant of sorts as we move into 2014 and what the WWE needs to do, how they have to utilize their superstars, and what the future looks like. If you look into that ball, what is the future? What is the fate of the WWE in 2014? I am here to examine all that and much more. You are not going to want to miss out on this incredible vlog, blog, rant, whatever you want to call it. All my words, all my thoughts right into these few papers I got right in front of me. So let's get down right to it, should we? Now, WWE, in my opinion, will have to be more aggressive in its approach as it pertains to storylines, fresh angles, as well as new captivating matches. Now, WWE in 2014, they're going to have to make huge strides because, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about major gains. We got WrestleMania 30, and the WWE is going to have to do everything in their power to make this a banner year. Now, 2013 saw many rematches, week after week after week. You notice how I just repeated myself, very repetitive. That's what the WWE was in 2013. With matches and angles and scenarios. They were very repetitive, year in, year out, week in, week out. Now it's time for the WWE in 2014 to push other superstars and make something of themselves. It is time to maximize your performance, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm not asking for the Attitude Era to return. I'm not asking for WWE to return to a TV 14 rating. No. I am just asking for the WWE to be a little bit more edgier and unpredictable. Go that extra mile and showcase some blood. Now, I'm not asking for a bloodbath. I am just asking that you don't cater to just the children, you know, the kids demographic 24/7. Because as much as kids do watch the WWE and they're major followers of the brand and the product and what they represent, there are still adults, and even though they may be few and far between, there are many adults who still watch the WWE on a consistent basis, who are vintage, longtime fans like me, who have never took a break and never left. I'm asking that the WWE creative team steps up like they have never stepped up before and come up with something original, something organic, something you can sink your teeth into. Every so often, we hear on the dirt sheets, the rumors, the news, the gossip, the headlines, whatever you want to call it, how there's these last-minute decisions, there's these last-second changes. The WWE all of a sudden is going to go one way, but as the show comes on, they go in another way. The WWE has to have a solid plan. They have to stick with it, and they have to understand that sometimes they have to take chances. You know, 2014 will be a year, in my opinion, that WWE will stay focused on social media, no doubt. But if the WWE invested as much time into their apps and social media and Facebook and YouTube, and put all that time and effort into storylines and angles, it would come across much better on television. Now, moving on, talking about the youth, the new breed of WWE superstars that made their mark this year, but have to turn it up to an all-time high in 2014. Remember when I said about maximizing your performance, okay? Every moment matters when you're a fresh and up-and-comer, okay? From Biggie Langston to Roman Reigns. From Fandango to Dean Ambrose. 2014 will be a time for superstars who fell off the radar and took part in a downward spiral like the Rybacks and Dolph Ziggler's, okay? To start fresh and make an impression like never before. 2014 is a time for superstars like Curtis Axel to bounce back and let it be known that he's not just some curtain jerker or mid-carder. In 2014, it's time that CM Punk and Daniel Bryan make the most of their performances and make the most of the years that they have left in the company. Because we know that CM Punk, there's been rumors that he's going to be retiring in the next couple of years. Who knows how much longer Daniel Bryan has left, okay? I know they're young, but, talking about, the way that, they present themselves in a good way, they get a good reaction, no doubt about it. But, they're big-time players in a product that is definitely developing very quickly. How much more can Daniel Bryan and CM Punk sustain in the current WWE way? Now, there's been a lot of mishaps. There's been a lot of controversial finishes. There's, been definitely things that have took Daniel Bryan and CM Punk on different detours in 2013. But they will have to definitely make up for that in 2014. Now, while each superstar in the WWE in 2014 will have to battle back and test adversity and challenge for championships, what each and every superstar will have to do is grab an opportunity like never before and roll with the ball like they have never have, okay? It's indeed time for Orton and Cena to see if they can keep up, manage, and hang with the WWE's future. John Cena and Randy Orton came from an era called the Ruthless Aggression Era, and they are going to have to be more cunning and more aggressive than ever before, especially with the rises of Big E Langston and Roman Reigns, who are hungrier than ever before. More importantly, WWE will, actually this is the question, will WWE allow Cena and Orton to step aside and let the Dolph Zigglers and the Seth Rollins and the Daniel Bryans shine like never before and take center stage? In 2014, it is a time for WWE superstars to bring the intensity, start strong, and separate themselves from the pack. It's time for the WWE to step out of their comfort zone, so to speak, move on and move ahead, because it definitely does have a bright future. Now, here's a few questions you have to ask yourself going into 2014. What WWE fans have to ask and question themselves probably more times than once. If Daniel Bryan has all this momentum and every single night the fans support him 110%, they literally blow the roof off the arena. Okay, all these people support him to no end. But yet, why can't Daniel Bryan bring in the kind of ratings that John Cena does? Why can't Daniel Bryan bring in the kind of ratings that Cena can, accumulate? If people hate John Cena so much, if you're sick and tired of WWE pushing him down your collective throats, if you can't stand Cena's character and you want him to start fresh, you think he's steel, he should turn heel. And after all the hard work that he puts in, you have to ask yourselves this. Why have people not walked out on John Cena? Why hasn't this infamous WWE John Cena walkout happened yet? Why haven't we seen that take place yet? Why don't the majority of fans who can't stand Cena, yet they still respond and watch Cena every single night on Raw or a pay-per-view? Now, when you're at a WWE event, do you see people walking out of the arena or taking bathroom breaks when John Cena comes out? Hell no. Now, everyone has an opinion of John Cena, and that's why you can't help but join in showing and giving John Cena a response, whether it be negative or positive. Now, here's another question you have to ask yourself. Everybody wanted Randy Orton to become heel, right? He finally turned heel. And what was the response? What was the reaction from the people? Oh, Randy Orton. Oh, we can't stand him. People are already bitching and moaning. They wanted Orton to turn heel. He turns heel. The WWE gives you what you want. Randy Orton's giving you what you want, but yet there are still complaints and there are still people who pissing and moaning about it. What gives as it concerns the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton? Why is Randy Orton WWE World Heavyweight Champion and not CM Punk? Will Zack Ryder ever get the push and gain back the momentum that he once had? Will the WWE Tag Team division continue to making strong gains as it concerns teams and factions? Will The Undertaker finally come out and retire once and for all? Will Brock Lesnar finally take on more of a lengthier schedule and challenge for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship? Who will win the Royal Rumble? Will WWE continue to bring the legitimacy of the United States and Intercontinental Championships back to what we once remember it? What will be the main event of WrestleMania 30? All these questions, all these speculations, all these predictions, all that is going to be 2014 in the WWE. Your comments, your opinions. I can't wait to see what you think and you hear as it concerns the future of the WWE in 2014. Subscribe.